Hi everyone, today I'm going to be doing a small video about my homemade toner recipe. And I started experimenting with homemade toners when I had very bad acne, and the recipe that I've come to now is kind of a refined version of all of the different things that I've tried and what I find works best. And the toner that I have come up with is geared towards skin that is kind of combination to oily, acne prone, and for people who want to just kind of revitalise and brighten their skin. So if you're interested to find out more about this, please keep watching. So the first thing that I'll do is boil a kettle and stew 1 or 2 tea bags of Redbush or Rooibos tea. And the reason for using Redbush tea is that it's hypoallergenic and contains high levels of flavonoids, which help the body to destroy unwanted pathogens. It's also rich in the enzyme superoxide dismutase, I think I've said that right, which is a really good anti-aging substance. And as well as that, it's antibacterial, so all of those things will help to kind of freshen up your skin and help to prevent spots. I'll leave the tea bags to steep for around about 1 or 2 hours. Usually I'll put mine in the freezer to kind of speed up the cooling down process, and once it's cool, I'll get myself an empty bottle and make sure that that's really clean. The one I use is a kind of old sample bottle from Clinique. Initially I did buy kind of those empty decanting bottles that you can get from Boots, but I put the tea in when it was way too hot and it kind of like shriveled the plastic, so definitely wait till it's cool to pour it into your plastic bottle. And I'll pour in the tea to about halfway up. And after I've done that, I will put in the apple cider vinegar, which is a really important step in my toner, and I'll put that about like a quarter of the bottle way up. And the reason I use apple cider vinegar is that when you're cleansing and washing your skin, you're breaking down the skin's natural mantle and kind of disrupting the pH levels. And to kind of bring those back up to normal, you need to bring the acidity back. And apple cider vinegar is a really good way of doing that. Additionally, it kind of acts like a mini peel. It kind of breaks down the dead skin layers and revitalises the way your skin looks. After I've done that, I will fill kind of another quarter of the way up. I should probably say ratios for this, but so it's a half of tea, a quarter of apple cider vinegar, and then a quarter of lemon juice. And the reason I use lemon juice is that it speeds up the skin's shedding cycle. So again, it kind of acts like a mini peel. Citric acid, which is in lemon juice, contains high levels of alpha hydroxy acids, or AHA, which actually is an ingredient in the very hyped Alpha H liquid gold treatment, but lemon juice is really cheap, so that's a good way of getting your AHA. And as well as that, it can also kind of get rid of freckles, if you want to get rid of freckles. I personally love freckles, but decreases melatonin production. Sorry if I keep looking down, my information is on my laptop down here. And it can help to fade sunspots. A really good thing that lemon juice does for me is that after I had acne, I was left with loads of red marks and scarring, and the lemon juice really it didn't bleach my skin, but it took down the redness so quickly. And I did actually use lemon juice as a mask now and again, so having it in my toner just helps to kind of take down the discoloration that came with having acne scarring. Another thing that I'll put in with my toner is about 10 drops of tea tree oil, which just helps to dry out any existing spots, and it acts as an antibacterial to prevent new spots. The last thing that I'll put in my toner is ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C powder, and make sure you only use a small amount, because once I made a homemade mask with ascorbic acid and I really burnt my skin by using too much, so I use about 1/8 of a teaspoon for this. And the reason why this is good, I'm going to read this directly from my blog post, is that it is an antioxidant that slows down the rate of free radical damage, which cause fine lines and wrinkles. It also protects skin cells and improves the appearance of sun damage and reduces inflammation and promotes collagen production and lessens hyperpigmentation. Whew, that was a mouthful. So basically the reason I'm using this is to help to improve the appearance of my skin's like scarring, to help to take down fine lines, because I do have fine lines like around here and here. Yes, that's the last thing that I put in my toner. Once that's all together, I will shake that up vigorously. I'll soak a cotton pad in it and kind of swipe it over my face after cleansing, and apply my moisturiser as normal afterwards. I hope you found that interesting. If you have any questions, please ask me down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video.